This has the potential to be one of the biggest plays in Super Bowl history. Patrick Mahomes has the ball. Oh, he's a ball. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey guys. Ooh, let me catch my breath here. Oh, sorry, just getting ready for the big game today and reliving some of my life's decisions. I know I could have been a wide receiver in the NFL. Anyways, let's get focused on the task on hand. Another great episode of Coach Stu's Fireside Chat here. This week, we're going to take a look at the week ahead with another diabolical workout by Evil Coach Stu, a move to the Allman campus, which means running on an actual track, and having our first race of the year. First race of the year? All right. I'm excited for the week. Speaking of our first race, this will lead us to our topic for the week, getting prepared for races with Coach Stu's 2-day race preparation guide. So let's get it going. 2 days before a competition. Do you believe in carbo loading? This is where you should have your huge pasta feast. Carbs can help us provide us energy that we need in the days ahead. Sleep is also important here. The night 2 days before a competition is in some ways the most important sleep that you will need. It allows you to recover from the week's training, and it also provides you with energy for the following day. If you come into the day before a meet with low energy, it can affect your mood. It also affects your sleep cycle as well. 2 days out before the competition with poor sleep will hinder your performances. So if a meet is on a Saturday, Thursday, get your sleep. On this day, make sure that you're getting hydrated as well. The day before, with running, take your warm-up and cool downs at an easy pace. It's easy to get excited about the run and run fast. Stay calm and save yourself for the next day. In our program, we believe in race simulations the day before the race. These are just a few reps at race pace to get you familiar with your races. 800 guys do 2x200s, 1600 runners do a 400 and a 200, and 3200 runners do 2 400s. These are all done at race pace, no faster. Practice should always conclude with stretching and foam rolling. We do these things all the time, so it should be part of our routine. Before leaving, make sure you talk with your coaches about a sense of race strategy and have a conversation about what to expect on race day. Sometimes there will be a specific plan. Other times we will tell you to go out and compete. Either way, the coaches will help guide you through the best way to get you to perform at your best. The night before, eat healthy. There are many beneficial foods with protein, carbs that will help you have the biggest day ahead. Biggest thing is to avoid junk food, no greasy foods. We don't want last night's dinner to affect how you feel the next day and for your race. Also the night before, pack. Have your bag ready for the next day with your uniform, worn gear, spikes with spikes in them, snacks, and anything else you need to compete in. Not being ready and scrambling on a race day is a big stressor. We want race day to be as stress-free as possible. Note, for the first race, make sure your spikes are ready. Many runners use the same spikes from cross country and they don't change out the spikes. These spikes can then become stuck since they haven't been used in a while, and usually one of our last races is full of mud, so it's muddy. Take care of this the night before. I can't tell you how many times I've had to twist as hard as I can to try to get spikes out on the bus ride to a meet. Most important thing is also try to get a good night's sleep. This may be hard sometimes with race nerves and excitement. That's why we built in the night before as a good night's sleep, okay? If you are getting nerves, try relaxing with positive mindset and visualizing a successful race the next day. Visualization is a key part of how to prepare for a race. Look in my description section on a prior fireside chat on how to visualize your race. The day of, the biggest thing about meet days is to set up a routine. Do the same things in the morning for every race. Eat the same food for breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner for the really late races. Keep snacks on hand like Cliff Bars, crackers, bananas. Avoid bad foods. With track, we will be competing on weekends and during school days. It's important to know your routine for each situation. Some runners like to do a shakeout run in the morning. Just an easy 5 to 10 minute run to get the body moving and the blood flowing. This is for more experienced runners and can be part of your routine, but this needs to be done starting at the start of the season to see if it's the right fit, and so your body can get used to doing it. Just like the days prior, hydrate. This is something that we need to always be doing, so you should be doing this the day of the meet. Anyways, we want to avoid being overhydrated as well. Again, routine is important here. No major meals about 2 to 3 hours before a race. You can have snacks like the ones I described before leading up to your race, okay? But just small stuff. Show up to the bus on time. Get to school early, as this can reduce stress on you and your coaches. It gives you time to be with your teammates and start focusing on your race. It also sets the tone of you being ready to compete. For the bus ride, focus, focus, focus. Yes, you can talk with your friends, but on the bus ride, you should be having a positive attitude towards the race and what is about to come. At the meet, know the schedule and where to check in with for your races. Coaches will provide schedules, and if there's a time schedule, they will give that to you as well. Know the order of events as well, as some meets will go ahead of schedule. Knowing the order will also give you an idea of the pace of the meet and when to warm up as well. The coaches will not be holding your hand, as they are coaching other athletes and expect you to get yourself ready. Set up at camp and try to avoid being on your feet. For the outdoor season, come dressed prepared for the weather and stay out of the sun. You should warm up about 45 to 50 minutes before your race. Start with the normal routine of rope stretches and go into your warm-up. Warm-up should be anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. Come back and get your spikes and check in to get your race number. Listen to directions of where to put the hip number, and for the race directions of where you need to be to get to the line. Stay near where they can check you in for your race and start doing drills. After drills, put on your spikes and do strides. Strides can be done hard, but be aware of your surroundings. Throughout this process, visualize and have a positive mindset that you are going to have a great race. Then you'll get to the line, the gun goes off, and you will dominate and give your best effort. Post-race, cool down and reflect. So there's a simple guide to help prepare for races. The biggest thing is setting up a routine and being smart with what you are doing. Hydrate, eat well, sleep, and think positive are the simple things that you can do to get ready for your race. Hey, so let's take a look for this week's plan. All right, share my screen here. All right, Monday. So remember, all of our practices will be at Allman this week, okay? So varsity, you guys will be having a meeting at 2:45 in the PE classroom. Fresh off, you guys will be meeting at 4 o'clock, okay? Also in the PE classroom or in room 211, okay? Varsity, I will probably have you guys just have practice right after that meeting, okay? Recovery day, 4 to 8 miles, okay? Tuesday, for the new guys, I'm going to have you guys have a separate workout for this day. You guys are going to be doing 1 mile warm-up, drills, 2 strides, 1 800 at 2 mile pace, 4 400s at 2 mile pace, and then 2 to 4 200s at 800 pace. Okay, veterans, it's going to be another easy day or medium long run day for some of you. Wednesday, we're going to switch who's doing the workout. Recovery day for the new guys. Veterans, you guys are going to do a mile at tempo, 2 800s at 2 mile pace, 4 400s at 1600 pace, 5 minutes rest so we can spike up, and then 4 200s at 800 pace. Okay. Notice in the side here that we have different things for different people depending on what they are doing that day. Okay. Thursday's recovery day. Friday, race simulations like I described there before. Okay. And then Saturday, race day, ready to dominate. Sunday, long run. Okay. And then also notice that there are some new things for you guys to do on those days as well. Okay. All right. So there you have it. This is going to be a fun week on the track, both on familiar territory back at Allman and new places such as our meet in Proviso. Let's be ready to show our fitness level and compete on Saturday. This is a new start to the season. It brings an opportunity to have the best season yet. I can't wait to see what we do. Coach Stu, over and out.